Good fight scenes? Check. Lots of conflict? Check. And just an all-around good episode? Check. What's going on, all you Boruto fans? Unpredictable 60 here, bringing you guys the next review on episode 36, and I have to say this was a very, very nice episode, and I really enjoyed it. It was something very interesting to see. We got to see the people, the children of the academy, finally in combat all together, not just one person. They all have gotten to face off against Kakashi, Shino, Anko, and Konohamaru. So this is something that we don't normally get to see. We haven't hardly got to see Konohamaru and Anko very much, and we haven't really got to see them in a real fight besides like a very, very small scale. But now we've gotten to see them actually do something more interesting than just standing around and being teachers. So this is one of the more interesting episodes, I have to say, because we got to see things that not a lot of us have got to see very often, and it's just one of those things that you just have to admire, because it's just one of those phenomenal things that only happen rarely on this show, it seems. A lot of conflict was going on between Kakashi and Boruto. They kept saying that Kakashi's not lenient, he's not a very easy teacher to be passed by, and you got to be careful when you deal with him because he's very skilled, and of course he knows what he's doing. And of course Boruto is just oblivious to all of that and just saying, man, screw that, I know what I'm doing, I'm here to just pass, and I know I'm going to pass, there's no way I'm not going to. And he's just not even acknowledging that he could possibly fail if he's just overconfident like this, and that just doesn't seem to faze him whatsoever. So that being said, he is now realizing that Kakashi's not a pushover. He's not someone he can just mess with and like it's nothing, you know. He's someone that you have to be reconciled with, and you got to understand his methods and his tactics here. And I know Kakashi's doing all this and saying all this stuff to Boruto to try to help him understand more of what it means to become a ninja, and you know, not just to be like, oh well, I'm just doing this and doing that, and you know it just doesn't matter, you know. But Kakashi wants to try to help him learn something through this whole ordeal. It's not just a simple, you know, you beat me, you pass, and you're a ninja. So you know, because Kakashi said it himself, he can't really acknowledge these students, man. Like they just don't really have that core potential that says that they want to be ninja. They don't have that drive, that mentality that I'm gonna be a ninja and I'm gonna actually do some good. And we did get to see that Dinky actually is learning how to use sealing jutsu, and it almost worked, but I mean, it wasn't anything special. It was just a quick little, I guess we can call it a rope tie is what I'd like to go as, because it's pretty much all it was, just a really thin rope that he tried to use to seal away or just try to restrict movement of Iwabe, but it wasn't enough to keep him still for very long whatsoever, because he wasn't able to infuse that much chakra. But it is cool to see that Dinky's learning to become a better ninja and is actually like doing something, you know. He's not just that nerdy kid who just has all the information. We already got someone for that, and that's Shikodaya. And of course, you know, him and his squad, the Inoshika Cho squad, tried to do some good, and they did kind of, you know, pull their own here, and they did do something, but it wasn't enough to take down Anko. And of course they realized that they were going to have to use teamwork in order to deal with her. And of course, like I said, this was a very interesting scene because we have yet to see Anko really do anything, honestly. And I just didn't think she still had it in her to do all this stuff that she is. She's still very agile, she's still very skillful. And of course I didn't think she lost that. I just didn't think that, you know, with her size now, is that she'd be able to move so, you know, so easily, so phenomenally, I guess you could say. But it was very interesting to see. And of course we didn't really get to see Mitsuki and Shino go at it, but we did get to see Mitsuki activate something. We don't know what that was. I don't know if that was chakra flow or what, but it was very cool. I thought he was gonna go Super Saiyan for a second, but it was very cool to see that. Honestly, I wish they had showed that part, and they might show it later in the Boruto series, but of course this show doesn't really seem like they're too big on flashbacks and like filler. But of course, if they ever do show it, I wouldn't be too mad at them for showing us that, because I kind of wanted to see what happened there. But of course, you know, this was a very, very lovable episode, I have to say. I mean, it's the start of something that's going to be really good. And of course we had the whole other saga that went on, but this right now is what I want to talk about and be, you know, on top of, because this, I feel like, is going to lead into the next movie, or the first movie that they had with Boruto. And I have, like I said, I have not seen that movie yet, and I know people have had the fight scenes from that movie and just that whole movie put up on YouTube in English and all that good stuff. But at the same time, I'm just trying to stick with, you know, keeping up with just the series and just watching it and not reading anything and not, you know, going ahead of myself. But if I happen to see something that I know is going to spoil something, I just go ahead and shut it off. That way I don't have to worry about spoiling it for myself. But like I always ask you guys to let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because there was a lot of things in this episode that was really cool, and you guys, I know you want to talk about it, and I know it's been a while since I put something up. It's been like a week, but you know, I've just been busy trying to get, you know, another job here, and just trying to be busy with helping some friends do some things and, you know, get their life straight. But of course, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And of course, if you guys are Boruto fans, go ahead and subscribe and click the bell symbol so you get all the latest notifications and information as far as Boruto content. And if you guys would like to go ahead and go the extra mile, you can like this video and share it with as many people as possible so we get the word out there. The 3-man broadcast is alive. But until next time, guys, this has been your broadcast. Unpredictable is signing off.